Yo guys, how's it going? Yo Sunday, how you doing, dude? Good to see ya. All right. We are back. I had to take last week off, unfortunately. I was feeling not too hot. Still not feeling too great. I've been a little sick for a little while now. But I figured I'd come in, we'd do some little rerun, and then a little bit of shunting. Yo, Frantic, how you doing, dude? How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are getting some good shinies, grinding hard. Yo, Swords, thank you for the follow, dude. Back to the Absol hunt? Yes. I got some fresh eggs made. Most of them hatched already, unfortunately. No hatches yet. Yo, thanks, Doubtful. Yeah, it's been a rough little bit. Yo, One Toast, how you doing, dude? I think I'm gonna level today. I think I'm just gonna level. Actually, I want to level this guy up. Just a little alpha absol I made for maybe for raids. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm just gonna hop into it. Do I have? I think I bought a bunch of charms. Cool. I've been working on a new route. Still need a lot of testing to do on it, but maybe not a lot of testing. I feel pretty well prepared for it. Yo, Shrimp, how you doing, dude? Oh, there's an alpha. I didn't even know that. I've been so busy. I am going out of town tomorrow, catching an early flight, and have 2 hours to the airport. So, like I said, probably not too long of a stream today. I left my alpha catching team over here. We'll grab this. Him over here. Yo, Sneckbo, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate that.
Sneckbo _ just subscribed. Stream for 10 hours.
10 hours? My man, I gotta leave in 10 hours. I don't know about that. I'm leaving at like 6 in the morning tomorrow. 9:30. I would love to though. One day. We'll do a 10-hour. We'll subathon or something. That would be the dream. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Go for the mail. Let's see. Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, Lily, how you doing? Did you see the gym rerun? Okay, cool. Try to do as fast as possible. Yeah, we'll see. I usually am not hyper efficient when I'm doing it on stream, just because I'm a little distracted, but we'll try to keep it pretty efficient. I'll make sure I got, let's make sure we got the document, just so I don't make a mistake. Just gonna double check, make sure I got everything sorted out for it. Pull this over here, and then, yeah, I made some new changes recently. Anybody who's been trying it out might have noticed. Oh, god damn it. Oh, stop moving around. What the hell? It keeps trying to lock to different places. That's annoying. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm assuming this thing doesn't have any heals. Okay. Trying to find a good place to get this set up on my screen. Need more monitors, man. 2 isn't enough. Alright, here we go. But yeah, we'll try to keep it efficient as possible. We need another tester. Okay, cool. It's actually pinned, if you're in my Discord, I think. It's pinned in my general chat if anyone wants to check it out. It is a living document, so I am constantly making updates to it. So, yeah. Check it out, though. It's using Heatran instead of second Typhlosion. Oops. That was probably supposed to... we'll be okay. Just a little Giga Drain. They won't be around for the events. Yeah, I know. I'll be on a flight, on a flight tomorrow, going out to visit some friends. just over the long weekend. Gonna try to do Hedron after. Cool. Good luck. Oh, you're using that dock? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. So far, it's been really good for me. I've found it to be really good, but I've found just a couple little problems with it. But I think I've addressed pretty much all of them at this point. I'm trying to basically just identify when you actually need to heal and when you can just keep pushing on. I feel like most of the time you can just keep pushing on. You don't even have to worry about healing. But I want to make sure I got it as clear as possible, especially because I know a lot of like newer players that hop in might want a more straightforward document that outlines it a little better. I usually just kind of go with the flow, and like if something goes down, I just flow with it. But I'd rather have everything. Some problem gyms that I DM'd you about. Oh yeah, but I'm pretty sure those were all addressed in the route, weren't they? I think I replied to that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was like the only kind of annoying one is Hard Home's just annoying. Oh, okay. I don't actually have problems with that one. I moved Hard Home actually. Now it's now I only really go to it if I'm kind of in a good spot, because it is annoying because I cut out one more PC visit. I was able to just kind of rework it a little, change some stuff around, and I'm still testing a couple, but I moved Goldenrod in Johto to a different spot, and I'm trying it. It's still a test, so we'll see, but so far it's been running really smooth for me, and I cut out a whole heal, so now, yeah, the route's been a little bit nicer, but it's still a little bit of like moving stuff around just to keep it up. But since I've made this change, it's smoothed out a little bit of the unlucky RNG. But the main thing was I didn't like that there was only 2 gyms back to back at one point, because you go from Opalucid to Mahogany, and then later you had to like squeeze Goldenrod in at kind of an awkward spot. Where's the doc? I have it just in my own my own Discord. It's just posted up there, and it's linked, or it's pinned in general chat, so you can check that out. If you can't find it, I can link it to you too. How many gyms are you able to make it to before your charm ends? Usually about 25 these days. It's definitely slower than it used to be, but typically like 25. Yeah, if you got any feedback too, just let me know. Trying to make it as clean as possible. And then mostly at this point, I have a little bit more testing I want to figure out, and then pretty much just update. I want to do some UI updating. I think it was Shrimp. I can't remember if it was Shrimp or somebody else who was telling me. Basically just link which one was it? The 6 pillars, I think, or 7 L's or whatever, and it's all color coded, and I really like that. God damn it, dude, this guy will not get in my ball. Yo, King Cernerd, how you doing? What is an OT Pokemon if I got 10,000 points? What is an OT Pokemon if I got 10,000 points? I don't know, man. There we go, first one. After the indignant. Jinx going to the dock. With the dock embrace no Jimmy. No. Jimiruns are amazing. All that for an attack special attack alpha. God damn it. Hate alpha sometimes, man. But yeah, how you doing, NWG? Good to see you, dude. Alright, let's hop into this and we'll see how far we can get. color coded the rerun. Nice. Well, double check because I did double check, or I did change some things. So double check just to make sure that you're up to date in the most recent stuff. All right. Channel redemption. Did you do a redeem? I didn't see anything. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you could get any OT if you want. I see. I was wondering. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you an OT. So what is it? An OT, like an original trainer. So, like, it'll have my name on it here. In case you didn't know what that was. Whoever catches it or breeds it gets that on it. So yeah, if you want one with my name on it, you can have it. Whereas if somebody else, like whoever caught this one, that's their name's on that. Alright, we'll go with the charm. We're gonna use 75% and hop right into this. Not using an amulet? I just started. I'm using yo, Clone is a Panda. How you doing, dude? I'm using a 75% richest charm for this, so I find currently at the prices, it's the best way to go. Like OG, yeah, like person who caught it. Yeah, original trainer, that's what that stands for, if you didn't know. I'm just gonna, it's kind of like your old route. Oh, you kind of like the old route better? Okay, yeah, there's just a little bit of RNG in the other one, and the RNG, in my opinion, didn't matter before. Or didn't matter as much, I should say, because the gyms ran so fast. You'd be like slamming through gyms, even if you had to do an extra reset, or if you got a couple turns. Yo, King Surner, thank you for the bits, dude. But yeah, in the, oops, whatever. No, I forgot Night Slash, oops. Oh, Sucker Punch, okay, that's actually better. Yeah, in the old one, even if you got bad RNG and you get caught up for a couple turns, it wasn't a big deal. But in the new gym rerun, or the new, like, after the strings nerf, it's real rough when you get stuck for a couple extra turns. So I like to just have it a little bit smoother. I got a signed paper from you, and it's you're selling it for 800? Damn, okay. Good luck. Let me know how that goes for you. But yeah, this one, I'm just trying to smooth out the RNG a little. Honestly, one of the main reasons I wanted to rework the route, other than balancing the RNG a little bit, making it a little bit more consistent, am I getting double move learns? This is really annoying. eBay is going crazy? Hell yeah. Majority of my gym reruns I'm doing on mobile. Pretty much the only time I gym rerun on PC is when I'm doing it on stream. Pretty much every other gym rerun I play, almost every time I'm not streaming, I'm playing mobile. So yeah, having two Typhlosions is just kind of annoying because it's hard to tell which one's which. And then the other thing is, since now Heatran has Flashfire built in right away, like innately, you don't have to ability patch, and this saves you a lot of healing because you have the hidden ability, so you could just lava plume into each other, which powers them up and does really good damage. Oh, this is the and here. This is one test solve. There's like a couple of variants in this gym. There's a couple of variants throughout the run. I think there's like 4 or 5 things you have to watch out for. So this is one of them. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. Because like I said, I'm usually doing it on my phone. And usually I'm not paying attention. Like a lot of the time I'm just like at the gym doing gym reruns in between sets and shit like that. I don't want to have to pay too much attention or have to have a guide open or anything like that. The main reason I like the old one is I like to continue on to do the other 16 gyms. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right. Good luck with your movie, dude. But yeah, you could do the same thing with this, but this one does jump around a little bit more just because of the way that, unfortunately, just with the way strings are set up now, it's typically just better to cut out some. But actually, like a lot of the time, I'm still like, because I'm testing this one, I'm not doing Mori and Cynthia too often, or Mori. But usually when I'm in Unova, usually just after I hit a PC, I'll just grab my Mori team and I'll just go do it and then hop back, swap teams out, just instead of healing, because if you swap your team out, you get a full heal anyway. So yeah, that's usually what I do. It slows you down a little. You usually lose like a gym, but at the same time, you like lose the gym, but you get more than a gym's worth of money. Yeah, the nice thing with this gym rerun is you don't have as many PP issues because we have the lava plume, and because of the lava plume, you just don't run into as many PP problems. Chandelier overrated? Chandelier is goated, my dude. What are you talking about? But yeah, because you're using lava plume, you also need to pay. It requires a little bit more attention, so you do have to pay a little bit more attention. But honestly, like, I'm still practicing it, and it's pretty easy to kind of just figure it out because you're just using one move per gym. PP issues? Yeah, I know. Don't you hate when you have PP issues? It's rough, man. It's rough out here. You could take medication for it, but that's expensive. So I like the all-natural solutions. That's what I usually do in the second hour. I finish Hoenn Sinnoh Kanto. Then I do Mori Cynthia and as many trainer reruns as possible. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. I just find typically doing a second hour of gym reruns isn't as efficient because like your first hour you'll make like 450, like 450k, and then your second hour usually you'll make like 300k or so. Sometimes just under 300k. I just find at that point it's just getting less efficient. Am I using strings? No, I don't use any strings. I got one sent to me a little bit ago that apparently just makes the UI a little better, but I haven't had a chance to download it yet. And yeah, they don't actually speed anything up yet. Jimmy Run video when? I'm obsessively making it as optimized as possible. So once it's perfectly as optimized as possible, but I want to make sure it's like really, really clean before I release anything. So there's a couple gyms that like have, 1 in 5 has a problem. So I want to make sure I have a clean solution to all of those gyms before I put out the video. And I'm pretty sure I have it all solved now. I think I have every solution documented, and I think I have them in an order that I like. But like just last week I made a change, so after I make a change I like to test for at least another 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, just to make sure it's as clean as possible. But yeah, hopefully soon. Pokemon Unite sucks? I don't know, man. Pokemon Unite's pretty sick. I haven't played it in years, to be fair, though. But I played it when it first came out, and it was really fun. Gym, never heard of it. You gotta hit the gym, my dude. Fuck the Hitman? Who are the Hitman? You'll use the new Super World Sun strings from the guy in Pat's Discord. Takes all the text and puts it in one text. It's faster. Is it actually faster? Like one single text. It takes all the text, but text like all pops up all together. So does that actually make it any quicker? Hitman? Oh, I see, I see. I don't follow that, sorry. You tried it? Okay. Yeah, let me know how it goes. It wasn't that fast. I think there's a small difference. Oh, okay. Oh shit, really? 70 to 80% speed, so like a 20 to 30% speed increase? Oh, that's crazy. That's actually huge. I thought that because now it's just instant text, I thought they had set timers on I thought they had set timers on how long the text had to take. Like for all the text boxes. He also hasn't released the main strings. Okay. I just thought that they couldn't. Huh. I thought that the whole point was that they couldn't, like, you couldn't adjust them anymore. Which I'm a pretty big supporter of having unchangeable strings, like speed-wise, just because otherwise, if you're, like, it's nice when people put them up publicly, but if somebody decides to not put it up publicly, then all of a sudden they have a big advantage over the rest of the community. But I'll check it out though, that's cool. I found it kind of weird, like I didn't really like having no text. Like I tried some other strings out, and I don't like when no text pops out, because like then I feel like I can't tell how quick they're progressing through the text bubbles. Super World Sun though. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, I definitely miss old gym reruns. Those are a lot better. Based on the gym rerunning calculator that I've done so far, 280 to 300. And you only get 310? That's rough, man. Yeah, you should be getting a lot more than 310 in a gym rerun. Is 27 gyms on mobile decent with? Yeah, 27 gyms on any gym rerun right now is really good, I think. I feel like 25 gyms is pretty standard, like for a decent rerun. A bit faster, still need some work, yeah. But yeah, I'm just surprised because I thought the whole point was to make them unable to be changed. How many gyms? Honestly, I haven't even really counted them since I've done some reworking. But I can count them up here. I thought we were chill. Just careful with your spam. 310 profit on emulate. Yeah, that's still low. Like you should be making, like I'm typically making 400 and like at least 400k profit after my charm or coin or whatever. So yeah, you should maybe just need some more practice or a different route or something like that. But that's pretty low profit, I would generally say. Oh, I tried Aerodactyl too. Aerodactyl does not work well with this run. A lot of people were telling me to do Aerodactyl, but yeah, Aerodactyl, the damage loss, like so many things were just surviving with like 1 or 2 HP. $25 gyms for me, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, the melodic team is annoying. This is one that will survive and do a bit of damage. Like, it doesn't require me to heal, but it does take an extra turn, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I think about 25 gyms should get you like 400. Absol and NU, it's spammed assurance. Dude, that's crazy. I like using NU Absol, and then going Sword Stance, Sucker Punch. That's been a really good combo for me. %25 XP charms discontinued? I think so. I don't think that they release them anymore. I'm pretty sure those are just from old events. But yeah, Absol can do some serious work in NU. Assurance is smart though. Wait, why Assurance instead of Crunch? Isn't Crunch stronger than Assurance? Unless you're in doubles and going second? I find I have issues with speed with Absol, so I typically just run Sucker Punch on him. So yeah, this is one of the technically bad RNG gyms here. So you lose the Archeops, but it doesn't really matter because now we just go in with literally any other lead into the next gym. It just costs us 1 turn, so not a big deal. There we go. And then I think we'll go like this. I think this is the best solution forward. Where'd Hybrid go? Oh, I timed him out because he was spamming shit. You know, better than Typhlosion? Yeah, just with this new run, because I'm testing Lava Plume, into... because they have Flash Fire. So you can, he just has it innately. And you can add it with an ability patch to Typhlosion. And then they can Lava Plume into each other and save some PP on Eruption. So, yeah. That's what I'm testing out right now. And I'm probably 2 months into this test, and it's going really smooth. Maybe 3 months? Something like that. I don't know. I've just been doing it as much as I can. Pretty much just once a day for... I started just after Lunar New Year with this test. So however long, I guess it's, yeah, about 2 months now. Item I'm saving for? Shiny Absol. All my money I'm just dumping into freaking egg hunting, man. Literally all of it. I've been pounding out eggs pretty good. Oh, am I supposed to go? Yeah, here we go. I've been pounding out eggs pretty good lately. Oh yeah, so this should be... I need to make a little change here, because I forgot to add... Boom. There we go. Yeah, I've just been trying to get as many as I can, as quick as possible. According to the earnings calculator, 25 is only 320k. You sure about that? Is that with calves? Are you using calves or something else? Last time I tested with calves charm calculator. Let's see. I'll just plug in all the ones I do. Then we can count them out. So I usually get for a million. I usually only get if I'm on mobile, I usually only get 2 Encanto. And then I do what is it? Hoenn, Dewford, we do Lava Ridge, we do Fortree, and we do Petalburg, so you get 4 there. Okay, then, just 1 sec. I'll keep calculating it out. What's the 8? Oh, just careful with spamming, dude, I already warned you. Okay, then we hop over here. These gyms are nice, the 3 of them. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll recalc it just to make sure. So yeah, we get, which one? Sinnoh, I do Eterna, I do Hearthome, I do Veilstone, not Pastoria. I do, what's the other one? Oh, Sunny Shore. So that's 4 in Sinnoh. And then we do the 3 striation in Unova. We do Castelia, Nimbasa, Driftveil, Misralton, Icarus, and Opalucid. In Johto, we do Violet, Azalea, Goldenrod. We do Olivine and Blackthorn. And I think that's it. You define spamming? I guess just saying like irrelevant things randomly. Yo, Clonus Panda, thank you. Make love to you. Yeah, hit me up in the DMs. Maybe we can figure something out. Oh, you're using the one on PokeMMO Hub? So... Sorry, I'm trying to calc it while at the same time doing the Jimmy run. And then... what's the other one? Just trying to remember which ones I do. So yeah, I usually do 25. I think it's about 25 I do. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I guess because I usually do Morimoto on top of that. Okay. So... what are current prices? I usually just mass buy Rich's Charms. Oh yeah, they've gone up quite a bit. What are the 100s at? 129? Those aren't too bad actually right now. So yeah, I guess it's like just under 400k right now since the post nerf. So with a 75% Rich's Charm profit, I'm usually making, yeah, I guess it is a little bit lower, like 370, 380. But oh yeah, if you're using a coin, that makes sense. I think I'm making, yeah, so mine says without Morimoto, I'm making 333 after amulet coin cost. Yo, Mune, how you doing, dude? Yo, Raymond, how you doing, man? So yeah, I guess it is a little bit lower. I was running 100% Rich's Charms for a while just because they were, I don't even remember what I bought them at. I think they were like 100, what were they, 100k or so? Just after the event. So I stocked up on a whole bunch of those, but now I'm mostly saving them. We go here. Yeah, sorry, I think I had the old numbers in my head for like the 4, because it used to be pretty easy to hit 30 gems. So yeah, I think I had the old numbers in my head. But yeah, you should be getting like, yeah, I guess 330 if you're using amulet coins. We just do all the gyms plus all the other trainers on there, and any other trainers, so I can get 280 to 300k in the second hour. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I usually don't like making less than 300k an hour, but yeah, that's not bad. Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Over Valorant. Yeah, Valorant's not it. That's for sure. Okay. You do, so Doubtful, you're doing all that, you're leveling too at the same time, I assume though, right? Like you're not doing a 6-man team? Because that's what I find kind of bad, not bad, I shouldn't say bad, but the 6 pillars or the 7 Hells teams, is it's like you're getting maybe 2 more gyms. Like you were saying earlier, you get 27 with 7 Hells. So it's 2 more gyms, but you're missing out on a lot of XP. So basically like 20k, 18 to 20k extra for 400k XP. And so personally, I'd take 400k XP. I think it's just different depending on like what your preference is, but I feel like 400k XP is almost always worth it over 20k. I can't really see a situation where that wouldn't be. It's second hour, I keep your same team. Oh, okay, cool. And then when you go to trainers, you hit them with a cloister, I assume? Cloister is always best for the trainers. Dragonite 2 Metagross. You gotta heal. This is one of the unfortunate ones. You do have to do an extra heal. Oh, actually, did I? I was working on a solve for that. Oh, I haven't input it yet. Damn. Okay. I'll update that later because the Sceptile can survive, but I think I have a solve using an extra Heatran eruption. Mold Breaker. Oh, that's smart. I usually just like Skill Link Cloister for trainers, just because you can spam, like not for Morimoto, but the easier trainers. You just spam Icicle Spear and it kills pretty much everything. Mold Breaker's smart to get through Sturdy, but you might run into a couple sashes. 50% EXP Charm is cheap now. I've actually been wanting to calculate that EXP Charm use. I've never used an EXP Charm while rerunning, but oh damn, 16k? How much are Lucky Eggs? Malls are expensive, holy crap. 52k? Damn, these are up like a lot. I haven't bought eggs or charms in a long time. 59k? That's not too bad. So what, 16k, you're probably gonna get 200k XP for 16k? That seems pretty good. Yo, Fernando, how you doing, dude? Once again, have a team of 5 and can level them on. Yeah, that's smart. Is there any way to get a free one-time Riches Charm? No. Well, I mean, you can go get a free amulet coin. Well, you need to first, come on. If you go thief some Meowths on Island 1, you can just go get yourself some amulet coins. That's what I did when I was like just starting out. It's actually, I got my first shiny Ponyta. I was just looking for amulet coins. That's pretty much how it all started. When I started the game, that's how I started making money. Just stealing amulet coins. So this is another gym I'm just doing a new test for. This is the one I wanted to test out, because if I can beat this with 2 times Plume, then I can erupt at the grass leader in striation, which will ensure that the Sceptile goes down, even with 1 eruption, which cuts out your healing time, just if you get the bad RNG, because one of the teams has Sceptile that can survive the double Plume. So if double Plume works well here, then the only issue is the Snow Cloak. That's what I'm worried about. But even with Eruption, that wouldn't have made a difference. Did he dodge both? This guy Snow Cloaked both? I hate that, man. Snow Cloak's annoying. At least he doesn't have a sash. This is the nice thing with Plume over Eruption, though. Is with Eruption, if you get bad RNG and you get hit, you're kind of screwed because your damage is like gone. But with Plume, it doesn't scale off your HP. So you can just spam Plume. Even if you get hit, you're still good to go. That was one way I fixed a lot of the RNG too, because in some of those situations where, oh yeah, but I guess it does proc the Aqua Jet, because he doesn't Aqua Jet if you're unless you're low HP. So that's a bit annoying, but we should be okay. This is the last one before I heal anyway. XP Charm so OP. Yeah, true. use it whenever I EXP. Bro, you don't gym rerun, but you EXP service? What are you talking about? my dude, Lily, man. You can't say gym rerunning's bad and then EXP service, my dude. What are you doing? Dragonite, Metagross, Cloyster, and Moldbreaker in the old trainer rerun. Okay. How to check your ping? I think you just type /ping. Do you do E4 runs? Sometimes, yeah. I do them less often these days. I've been like so busy. I barely have time to play. Like, I pretty much just hop in, do a gym rerun. I try to do my gym rerun every day if I can. But other than that, I do like a little bit of shunting as I'm falling asleep, and that's pretty much it. Oops. So I just haven't had time. E4 reruns I don't like to do on mobile, and I'm pretty much only playing on mobile outside of streaming or like making videos or whatever. It's okay to do on mobile, but not super ideal. Ping? Yeah, I think don't you just type can you just go /ping? And then what do you need? Is that how you do it? Local system messages? I think you need system messages. I thought that's how you did it. I can't remember. But yeah, you can check your ping. Because bad ping is really annoying when you're egg hunting. Do you need Windows phone for mobile? You can't do it on iPhone. Yeah, you can play on iPhone. I've heard it's just a pain because you have to manually upload it from a PC. So you have to like plug your phone into the PC and then go and then do that like once a week or once a month. Or you can pay for an app that does it automatically, but I'm not very familiar. I only play on Android. But this is what I've heard. Is it comfortable to play on mobile? Yeah. I play like literally like 99% of my gameplays on mobile. It's really nice because like for egg hatching, it's super nice. I feel bad for like my team because I'm always online but never actually there, because I'll literally be at work and I'll just like put some eggs on and then I'll like put my phone down and go and like teach a class, and then, you know, in between classes I can just like swap in the eggs and let them hatch a little bit. So it's really nice for like that efficiency, or that like that not efficiency, like access to it. And yeah, when I'm playing, like I don't mind it. Like at the gym, like I was saying earlier, I like literally will like gym rerun at the gym, and I just like do a gym, log out, do a set, log back in, do a gym, log back out, do a set. It's like just swap back and forth like that. With the strings nerf, I feel like the most efficient thing to do is Lepa farm. Yeah, Lepa farm is really good if you have a schedule that allows you to maintain it. If you have like kids and stuff, it does not work well. Why is it more difficult on mobile? For Elite 4, you're following a guide like 95% of the time. Going here. This is one of the changes I made in the route. Okay, yes, I think we're good to go here. So this is a test area, so I'm not sure. I just changed this about a week ago and it's been going okay since, but we'll see if this works. But yeah, for Elite 4, yeah, you're following a guide. So on my phone, I'm pretty lucky because I have a pretty like big phone. I have a Samsung Fold, so it's like it folds into like a mini tablet, so it works pretty well. And then I can pull up you can make pop-out windows, so I'll pop out a Chrome tab and then I'll have the Elite 4 guide on there, and then I can just follow my path in a pop-out tab. But I don't do that very often. It's kind of a pain. It takes a lot of attention to do. Gymming at the gym? Hell yeah, dude. Double gym rerun. Gotta get your IRL gym rerun in. Correct about the iPhone. I played it on last year before taking a break. Got really annoying. Yeah. and I think you can pay for a service, and I don't think it's too bad. I think I've heard it's like $20 a year or something like that. But I'm not very familiar. I haven't had an iPhone in a long time. You live on your PC? Nice, yeah. Yeah, if I had more time on my PC, I would definitely be playing this game a lot more efficiently. But yeah, it's nice to, like, I've found a lot of tricks that make mobile. That's actually a video I want to do soon. I've been taking notes on it lately, but I definitely want to do a video on how to like make the game more comfortable to play on mobile, because I think that's yeah, that's something that there's a lot you can do for it. There's a lot of little tricks, a couple little apps like pop-out windows and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, I didn't know how to do a pop-out. Yeah, this is the change. I didn't know how to do a pop-out window until like I literally had to learn for gym reruns, or sorry, for Elite Four reruns. So yeah, it's been good. I think I could share a lot of good info about how to play the game more comfortably and more efficiently on mobile. But again, I'm pretty lucky. Like I have a really nice phone, so it's quite big. Now I came back and bit the bullet. Pay $20 a year. Yeah, that's fair. If I had an iPhone, I would definitely be paying the $20 a year. Like definitely. I feel like most people play on mobile. Yeah, I think so too. So, but yeah, there's a lot of little things, like even switching. One big one for me was switching my hotbar. It's just in the setting. You just switch your hotbar from the left to the right. So I always play with my hotbar on the right, and then you can actually hotkey your sweet scent to the bottom, like bottom hotkey on the hotbar, and then you can literally just spam that button. You don't even have to look at your screen. You just spam the one spot of your screen, and your flee button is at the same spot as your sweet scent button. And then all you have to do is press there, and every once in a while, like press a little higher for Leppas, and you can literally completely AFK hunt. And that's how I've got a couple of my shinies. And then I look down every like minute or two just to double check. And both the times I look down and it's got the alert on the screen, like, you're trying to run from a shiny. Are you sure you want to do that? I'm like, oh shit, okay. So yeah, you can like literally AFK shiny hunt. So that's a really nice little tip to have too. I had a student in a past term that plays on mobile. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I even play sometimes on my phone like regular size, because like the Samsung Fold, it like folds from it's a pretty small screen base, and then it folds into like a tablet. But I'll play even on my little screen sometimes. I've tried to get students to play it. I've mentioned the game to students before, and they are not into it. None of my kids even play BGC or anything. They're all into like Fortnite. Need to hop on mobile? Yeah, it's really nice. You can get a lot more efficient. Like, you can get a lot of efficiency out of playing on mobile. You're on oh yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend swapping off iPhone. I jumped, it's like an awkward jump, but it's really worth it once you do. It just takes a bit of getting used to, but you have way more control over your device, and you're just less limited by the operating system. But it is a bit of a learning curve, so it's not for everybody. Like I get why people go on iPhone, especially less technologically literate people, because it's just simpler in the majority of cases. But I don't know, I really like the Android. The Fold phones are crazy good. I've been loving mine. I've had one for like 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. I'm already on my second one, and I really like it. Your thumbs are too big for mobile? Yeah. Yeah, that would be tough if you had like bigger hands or you're a bigger person. Just need a bigger mobile. Out of a lab session? Could do math. That's so funny. Yeah, that's fair, especially in a chem lab. There'd be a lot of time to play. Especially with this game, like so much of the gameplay you can, like a lot of the game you have to kind of pay attention to, but like if you're just shiny hunting or something, you really don't have to pay that much attention. There's definitely worse things they could be doing on their phones. First one was an S5. Okay. Yeah, if you've used them before, it's probably pretty easy to go back to. Mixing chems and mixing IVs? Yeah, true. Can't believe the kid. Yeah, just make them trade you a ditto box every time you catch them on your phone. I don't find like I don't know, maybe it's just the kids I teach, but I find most kids don't really play the more like long-term slow progression type games these days. It's mostly just like fast-paced multiplayer or like battle royale type games like Fortnite and that kind of stuff. So I'm curious if MMOs continue being popular for future generations. Yeah, the TikTok attention span games, exactly. Yeah. But even just like the idea of like long-term progression isn't really a thing. Unless it's like, it's basically just like battle royale, like they love skins and stuff like that. Like it's just kind of interesting. This is different. But if you grew up playing RuneScape and shit, like probably most of us did, then that is just like cooked into your brain to like want that slow progression. Or like World of Warcraft or whatever, like all the MMOs were really popular in the like early 2000s to like 2010s, and then once battle royales came out, even like, yeah, battle royales kind of like pulled a lot of the attention to that kind of stuff. Yeah, most are for sure millennials. Like even just looking around the community and the people applying to our team, pretty much everybody is like at least over 20. And I know that's not millennial, but like there's a lot of older 20s and like into 30s. Everyone likes pay to win? Yeah, true. Oh, this is an annoying one. Hard time. Okay. Haven't seen sand here in a while. Been getting pretty bad RNG this run, but it's pretty, like, it still goes pretty smooth even with bad RNG, which is nice. Oh, there we go, that was lucky. I don't think it matters too much, but a little lucky. We're old? Yeah, I know. We are old. Speaking of faster paced games, I've actually picked up Poker Rogue lately. That shit's really fun. I've been having a blast with that. I played a little bit when it like first came out, but not enough to really like get anywhere with it. But holy crap, now that I'm like actually kind of learning how it works, that game is amazing. Poker Rogue? Yeah. Yeah, Poker Rogue. Yeah. Yeah, it's super fun. It's fucking hard though, holy crap. I haven't beat it yet. I'm on, actually my current run, I'm the furthest I've been. I think I'm on level 110. And I just had what's his name, Reshiram? The white one. Yeah, I just caught a Reshiram, which is cool. I don't know if that's lucky or whatever, but it was the 110 boss. And it almost wiped me. It was freaking hard, man. Yeah, you keep fighting non-stop, and if you die, you have to restart. But anything you catch, you get as like a starter, and the IVs stack. I love how the IVs stack. Yeah, never-ending battle, exactly. Oops. Yeah, it's literally just like battle after battle after battle. Oops. No, okay, Techlosion. Archeops. Okay. 145 and 95? Oh god. I'm scared. I know the final boss, I've seen like the end. And I know there's like Elite 4 or something, but I don't know the specifics of it. Yeah, it's a roguelite. So you start with the 3 starters from all 9 generations, and then just with like straight 10 IVs. And if you ever catch anything, all the IVs are additive. So if you get like, let's say you catch a Pidgey and it has 31 attack but only 1 speed, and then you go catch another Pidgey that has 1 attack but 31 speed, they actually add together. So if you ever start with a Pidgey, it has 31. So they all, like, it's all additive. And then if you catch another one, it all just like, every time you catch one, if it ever has an improvement, it just adds to your base IP, which is really nice. And if you ever catch like a new nature, you have that as a starting nature. And yeah, it's got a lot of cool like roguelite mechanics. It's super fun. But man, even level, what was it, 95? The floor 95, the rival battle, holy shit, that was fucking hard, man. Sounds like it'll drive you crazy. Yeah, you do get the progression though, because it's not full roguelike. It's like, it's called roguelite. So anything you do catch, like I said, I just caught a Reshiram. So now technically I have Reshiram like in my collection. So if I start a new run, I can just start, I think, I've never had legendaries before. But yeah, I can just start with Reshiram now, which is really cool. You only get like 10 starter points though, so I imagine legendaries would eat up your points pretty quick. Whereas I like having like a couple stronger, like a couple, I guess, like mid-levels. But yeah, you get a lot of progression, which is nice. And there's even like 3 tiers of shiny, which is really cool. So I haven't even caught any shinies yet, but from what I've seen, it's got multiple tiers of shiny. So if you catch like three of the same shiny, they have like different colors, and they increase your luck, because each time you beat a battle, you get like a drop. So you can get like a potion, or you can get a permanent upgrade, or stuff like that. You realize there's certain strategies you choose the main boss. But okay, yeah, I noticed you have to play it like PvP. You're playing like PvP, but it's much more predictable, because it's like, if you have a grass type out and they have a water type out, and you know they have a fire type, you know they're going to switch to your fire type, so you can just go straight to your water type. So I've noticed that there's a little bit of that, but it's hard to scout like exactly what they have, because if you think they have something and they don't, then that's where I've got screwed before. Struggle to play single player games? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, especially in a game like this, like the community gets really close. Like, not even like with our team, we're pretty close, but also even just the general community, because it's a relatively small, as far as MMOs go, it's like a relatively small community. So it's cool, like, just knowing people and being able to communicate, like chat with people all the time, seeing people all over the place. But there is something really fun about Poké Rogue. I tried there's a auto chess, Pokemon auto chess. I tried that recently too. I was just like looking around at trying. I was thinking about making a video on them too. I thought that would be kind of fun. But yeah, auto chess, if you've ever played TFT or like Yeah, I think TFT is like the most popular one, like Teamfight Tactics from League. It's like an auto battler, and that was pretty fun. I only played 1 or 2 rounds, but it was pretty cool. I used to be really into TFT. The LOL type Pokemon game? No, I've never heard of that. What's it called? Like League of Legends? I didn't know they... League of Legends. Oh, League type Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. I thought you meant League made a Pokemon game. I see. Yeah, but a League type Pokemon game. I see what you mean. Yeah, I got Master Rank in Unite, and then I basically quit. I just like grinded my ass off, and then gave up. But it was really fun. Like I had a blast with it. I played right when it came out, so I haven't played it in years. But I really enjoyed it when I played it. Is it good? It's hard to say because I think it's changed a lot. I imagine it's changed for the better, if I had to guess. But I had a blast with it. I'd highly recommend it. I don't know if I'd play it like super seriously ever again, but I'd screw around with it. I think it's really fun, especially for a free game. I probably wouldn't play mobile. I think I quit kind of soon after mobile came out, because I played on Switch, and then I found right when mobile came out, like the community just got way worse because you'd end up people disconnecting all the time. So I hope they've come up with ways to address that. But if you're playing on mobile, like you could start a match and then you're on mobile. I don't know, you're gonna be like, typically when you're on mobile, you're not 100% paying attention to stuff. So people just start matches and then disappear. Like even in high ranked games, I couldn't handle it. I just left. And if people AFK in the game, you still, like, it still counts as a loss. So that drove me crazy. What are you gonna shun? I'm going for Absol. I'm like all in on Absol. I've just been grinding single encounters for months now. Singles encounters and eggs. I haven't even phased yet, which is rough. But like my encounter counter, just my PC one is at 33, and then I usually transfer my mobiles on, so I did that recently. I'm at just over 2,500 more, so I'm at what, like about 36k drive, so not too bad. But 36k almost entirely single encounters is a little rough. Mobile GEC, yeah, we need an auto counter. Somebody linked one in our team chat today, but they also said it's not approved by the devs, so I don't really want to mess with it. Once it's like fully approved, I'll go with that. But yeah, I use Floating Counter. Floating Counter is a really nice app for mobile, but it's still manual, so you have to pay attention to that. When I'm hoarding on mobile is really easy if you're doing leppas, because you don't really have to count encounters. You just count your leppas, and then at the end, like whenever you're done hunting, check your leppas again, and then you can figure out how many encounters you got based on the amount of leppas you used. So that's how I keep track of my leppa hunts. The Pokeforce, I've been thinking about it. I really liked Pokeforce the first time. It needed a lot of work still, but I'm really optimistic about that game, especially with their devs. Like their devs come and hang out in chat, like when I stream sometimes, which I really think is cool. They're very open to new ideas, but there's so much work. Like to compete with PokeMMO, there's two big issues with competing with a game like PokeMMO is, first off, people have put so much time into it, and trying to convince people to leave is going to be really tough. The second thing I think that's going to be a little rough is just developing the amount of content you need to make it attractive takes a long time. And PokeMMO's had like 12-13 years of slow content progression. I should add very, very, very slow content progression. So I think, okay, we need to change. I think we're gonna change this on. What about this? Probably best. Yeah, so I think they do need to put a little bit extra work in here, or into it, just to convince people. Like, it's got to be a lot better than PokeMMO if they want to convince people to switch, because otherwise it's gonna be really tough to convince people. Do you need Leppas in Dono to shun? No, I wouldn't. It's definitely not necessary. Depending on the hunt you're doing, you do need Leppas for some hunts. So let's say you're doing like Ursa Ring. Ursa Ring is like 2 floors up on Mount Silver. If you want to do that, you pretty much need Leppas, because the walk to the PC is like a minute. So if you're doing a minute walk every time you go to the PC, that's gonna get a little rough. Oops. Yeah, I think Heatran should erupt in that gym. Okay, cool. So yeah, you don't need it. Donator status, you're basically shaving like 3k off your odds. So instead of 1 in 30k, it's 1 in 27k. I always play with Dono on, like always. But I don't mind supporting. Like, I always throw money at it because I don't mind supporting the dev team, just because I do really appreciate the work that they've done in the game. So I like to support that kind of way. And it's nice to have a little bonus, and the hatching bonus is really nice because you hatch eggs a minute faster. So it has those other, and you make a little bit more off your reruns. So there's a lot of bonuses for it, but I definitely wouldn't say it's necessary. All the bonuses are tiny. So I appreciate that it's not a game where like it's paywalled by the donator status. There's a lot of games it's like almost not even worth playing without donator status, but this one, it's a nice little bonus, but not really necessary. Do you pay for dono status with real money always? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like I said, it's just a nice way to help the dev team. It's like $15 a month. I don't really mind. I definitely get enough gameplay out of this game for it to be worth it. But that's all I do. Like, I never drop money on anything other than donator status. It's not, yeah, exactly. And it's kind of nice because it gives me like a mental out. So whenever like a nice skin comes out, I'm not tempted to buy it because I'm like, no, buy my donator status. So either I'll like, at one point there was a skin that came out. What was it? Oh, it was Halloween this year. Because there was a lot of cool skins. I didn't expect so many good skins to come out. And I didn't have enough saved to buy all of them, but I wanted all of them. So I did give up a month of donator status. So I just didn't have a donator status for a month. And yeah, I instead spent the money on the, what was it, like the Flaming Demon Skull. But yeah, it's like $15 a month. I don't mind that. Keep spending money on cosmetics. Yeah, that's rough. That's again why I'm like, I'll just spend my $15, and that gives me kind of an out to like a mental, like, yeah. Then I'm like, I'm not gonna do any other spending. Otherwise, it's just slippery slope because you can end up going real bad real quick. If every time you see something you like, you end up paying for it. Hypothetically, if the future of Pokeforce was at their full initial release. In the future, if Pokeforce was at their full initial release, would you play both? That's my issue, is I don't really have time to play both. Which is why, like, I'm very likely to stick to PokeMMO. Not gonna lie. It depends how good it is when it comes out, Like, I'll play the best one if the best one's available, like if it's significantly better. If there's like a mass exodus of this game or something, but playing, like, nobody plays 2 MMOs. Like, let's be real, playing 2 MMOs is psycho shit. Nobody can do that. It's impossible. So you kind of have to choose one or the other. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm very likely to stick to PokeMMO, I'd say. It would have to be very impressive to pull me off this game. I really like PokeMMO. There's new ways since kids to customize their players in Pokemon. Yeah, true. Imagine Pokemon said, we can convert your MMO. Dude, imagine that. That might get me to switch over. Because I like a lot of the systems that they have in Pokeforce. I like a lot of their ideas. I like their communication. I've heard that PokeMMO, like, one of the main reasons that they don't communicate is if they say something wrong, they could put themselves in legal trouble. I don't know how true that is, but it makes sense to me in a game like this. But I do really like the Pokeforce communication. Although Rach has been killing it lately. Like, Rach has been really nice and chatting lately. Like, talking about the raids, because Rach is in charge of running. I think they're like the lead, one of the leads on the raids. And the communication for that's been awesome. I'm curious to see how Pokeforce devs can overcome that. Yeah. And I've only played PokeMMO for 1.5 years. Like, I started playing September 2023. Like, that's not even that long. Like, the players who've been playing for, 10 years, 5 years, it's gonna be really tough to convince them to swap. But if there's a big community, Shroud play. Yeah, if I could play full time, maybe if I become a full time person, then I'll play 2 MMOs. But I don't know about that. Does Shroud play MMOs? I thought he was more of an FPS guy, but I haven't watched him in years. I think I only ever watched him play FPS games. FS1 Racer playing PokeMMO? What? That's crazy. What the hell? Alright, rerun done. We got them all. We got through them all, which is good. We're gonna swap our team over, and then we'll pull him over here. Oops. We'll go up here, and we got our dude from level, I think he was 40 to 75, so that's pretty good. And we're gonna do a little shunting. Like I said, I can't play too late tonight. I got an early flight tomorrow, going out of town. We'll do a little shunting. Game's getting big. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about this game, is it seems like it's always growing, which is really rare. Like, you never see games grow. Like, MMO games like this grow outside of, like, big updates. Like, I get it growing during event season or something like that, but this game's usually always growing, which is weird. Like, even like RuneScape or WoW, like those kind of games, like, they kind of got their hardcore, like, player base, and that's that. They don't really have, like, newer players coming in all the time, but this one is great at, like, the slow progression and growth. I'm gonna see if we can get an Absol here. Is it worth buying a secret shiny Mammothon on the market for 22 mil? You can check. Let's see, secret shiny. 22 mil. There should be 22 mil. Mammoth Swine. This one, level 100. Adamant, 31 HP. 31 special attack. That's not very good. Just as like a breeder. It's female, so it's not ideal for breeding. Yeah, Nintendo might jump in. Yeah, I don't know. Well, technically, there's nothing illegal about this game, so I don't think they. Even if they did, I don't think there's any anything else. Or do we have a? I don't think there's anything they can actually do. Let's go field. I mean, it is. Oh, but there's an adamant here. It's 2x31, but the second 31's pointless. It is 20 plus in all its defenses, which is pretty good. But even then, it's female. There's a 20 plus in all defenses here. Like, this is 25, 30, 21. The bro's popping off some fireworks. That's cheaper. So you can get an adamant, you can get a defense. It has both, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. If it's for a flip, I don't know if it's super worth it. If it's for, like, if you want to take that, breed it with a male, and use it as a breeder. But I think it's okay price the way it is at 22 mil. Like, if you just want the particle, and you want adamant, and you want decent defenses, it's not a bad idea. I'm surprised Nintendo doesn't just give the Pokemon. Dude, yeah. I don't understand them. I don't really understand why they're so opposed to, like, picking up people to, like, just make their game a little bit better. They don't have any market in MMOs. But yeah, it'd be really nice if they just, like, well, even if they just made, like, an official MMO. Like, why don't they just go for an official MMO? Like, let's go, guys. That would be really nice. Like, imagine if they actually... Yo, Orange Knight, how you doing, dude? Oh, damn. Random shiny charm, that's awesome. Thanks, dude. But yeah, I don't understand why they don't, like, make an official one. Yeah, they don't have voice acting. Dude, my wife doesn't play games, okay? She doesn't play video games at all. And a little while ago, she's like, I kind of want to try, like, Pokemon. It seems like you're having fun with it. Like, you know, she doesn't understand PokeMMO, but she's, like, seen a little bit of it. Just, like, while I'm playing on my phone, like, here and there. And it was very appealing to her. She never played as a kid. She never played any games at all. So anyway... Finally, she's like, you know what? Like, we have a Switch. I want to try it out. So we get her Pokemon Scarlet. And we, yo, you stink. Thank you for the raid, dude. How was your stream? So anyway, we grab Pokemon Scarlet. We start playing it. She starts playing it. I'm, like, sitting, I'm helping her. She doesn't know how a controller works. So I'm, like, walking her through all that. Trying to do my best to help her out. And holy crap, do they make their game terrible for onboarding people. Like, the first hour and a half was literally just talking to people with no voice acting. And then, like, the easiest battle of your life. Because, like, your rival takes the type that you're super effective against. So it was like a joke fight. And then It's just talking and talking and talking. And then you go to the academy and you talk to more people and you just like run and talk and talk. She's like, is this what games are? You just talk, but like they don't even talk. You're just reading text. And they just said the same thing over and over and over and over. She's like, I get it. Oh my God. Like I have to go do the thing. Like, what the? And then she made it like out. She finally made it out of the academy after like an hour and a half. And she pretty much just quit. Because she was like, this is stupid. Like, I don't want to just sit and read text bubbles saying the same thing over and over and over again. So they lost her completely. As like, and it sucked because she's like completely new to gaming, never played before. It was literally like her first game. And yeah, that was rough. So yeah, I'm very disappointed in the official Pokemon like crap. Too much story? Yeah, and I don't even mind story, but it's not story, it's just like the same crap. They're just like, you need to go over here, okay, you need to go over here, okay, make sure you're at the spot. And they say the same shit over and over and over and over again. Yeah, she was really frustrated. And then yeah, she pretty much just she hasn't picked it up since. She made it out for like, she made it to like one of those healing, I don't think they call them Pokemon centers anymore. But yeah, she didn't even make it to a gym because she was like, this is dumb. Yeah, I definitely should have. But we were just like, oh, this seems cool, like, and it seems really easy. And she was stoked, like, she thought the starters looked really cool. She picked the, what's his name? The grass cat thing, the Sprigatito. And like, I actually like the design of the Gen 9. Like, so far, the Gen 9 stuff. It'll be the same, yeah. But the thing with Gen 1 through 5 is there's a bit of reading, but it's pretty much just, okay, like, here's how you catch a Pokemon, here's your Pokedex, go complete your Pokedex and get your gyms. And then you just, like, wander. And then it's basically just wandering. So there might be, like, 10 to 15 minutes, but that's it. And I kept, like, waiting for that moment where they're like, okay, just, like, go explore. Excuse me. And it was, like, literally an hour and a half in. So, yeah. And that hour and a half was broken up over, like, 3 play sessions. Because she'd do it for, like, 25 minutes and be like, this is dumb. Like, what am I doing? So yeah, that was a little rough. That was our experience with official Pokemon. And that's the only one I've played since... I played Y for a little bit, but I pretty much only ever played Blue and Silver, and a bit of Ruby, and a little bit of Y, and that was it. And then we picked up Scarlet, and yeah, that was a rough experience. I have about an hour and a half of play on it. Yo, it was a K-pop party. What is going on? K-pop's just freaking out over here. That's so funny. Gen 3 and 5 especially have pretty interesting stories. Yeah, I feel like 3's really good. That's so funny. I'd love to see it. The fireworks. We gotta get the shiny now, right? Gotta have the shiny popping up. Imagine that. Fireworks popping off, shiny comes in. That'd be nice. Gen 5 had a really good story too, I think. I hadn't played Gen 5. Like I just mentioned, I never played it outside of PokeMMO. And when I started playing PokeMMO, I didn't know the region names, so I just kind of like Unova the default. So I just started with the default. And yeah, that was... Yo, this guy got a shiny Typhlosion? That's kind of dope. Um, anyway, yeah, yeah, I was really impressed. I didn't know the regions. Unova's the default, so I ended up just doing Unova, and I didn't expect much. I was just kind of just messing around. I didn't actually expect to play this game long term. But yeah, I was really impressed. He came to flex it. Yeah, yeah. I'd be flexing a Typhlosion all the time if I had one. One day after I get Absol, then I can start going for Typhlosion. Only played 1 through 3 as a kid, started with Unova. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really cool, man. And the like half 3D is kind of cool. Like it's kind of awkward at some points, but overall I think it works pretty well. But I remember like the whole like even the ending I thought was pretty cool. Unova's ugly? That's interesting. I don't know, man. I like it. Like I said, I think it's kind of okay. Hell yeah, we're having a shunt party over here. But yeah, it's kind of like I said, it's a little awkward in some places, but I think it's cool. Like Castelia, when I came into Castelia City the first time, I thought it was really cool because every other Pokemon town that I'd seen was just like these tiny things with like 3 or 4 buildings. It's the first time that there was more buildings than that. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, that's crazy. I do really like the pixel art. Every other region's better visually. Better. I don't know about better. Different for sure, because this is like the first 3D style one. So I don't know if I'd say better, but definitely different. I'm typically a bigger fan of pixel art style, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't say it's ugly. Love the theme where questioning whether or not Pokemon actually want to be caught. Yeah, I thought that was cool too. It's like that little struggle, like that internal struggle. It's pretty neat. And then the story with like N, and then N kind of like flips, and yeah, it's just kind of a cool story. And the final castle, like I thought the castle was really cool. K-Poop here? Hell yeah. K-Poop, man. Firework party. It's a nice region. Yeah, they're all good in their own way, except for Sinnoh. Sinnoh sucks. I hate that place. Our taste is yucky. Yeah, Sinnoh, the only thing that's nice about Sinnoh is the breeder. The breeder's nice. But the region sucks. I like Hoenn. Visually, I'd say I feel like I really like Hoenn because Hoenn's very similar to Gen 1. Gen 2 is quite different. But the Gen 3 looks very similar to Gen 1, but just like a little bit better. But you were born in Kanto. Well, welcome to to Earth. I'm glad that you've made it here. You're from Saffron. God damn, dude, that's cool. It's impressive. You should take me there one day. That'd be cool to see. Girlfriend's like your wife, doesn't play video games, show her to play Pokemon. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd recommend Gen 5 for anyone who's never played it before. That is coming from somebody who's literally played now technically I've played Gen 1 through 5 since I've played PokeMMO, and then nothing other than the first hour and a half of Gen 9. Oh, I played some Gen 6. I forgot about that. But yeah, I think Gen 5 is the best overall if you didn't come in with nostalgia. Around the corner from the mart? Oh, nice, dude. That's a nice area. Hoenn has too much water? Yeah, I feel like I came in with an advantage because I feel like I came in with an advantage because I did it later in my gameplay. So because I did it later in my gameplay, I had repels. So I literally just had like infinite repels. So I never had to worry about the water. And surfing on water isn't that bad if you have infinite repels. But yeah, doing Hoenn as like your first region would be awful. I would never want to do that. I actually just did my first alt speedrun on Hoenn. I think I have my guide almost done. Or of my first run anyway. It's like my rough draft. And then I'm probably going to run it 2 more times and then record the next run, depending on how the next one goes. But Hoenn runs smooth. It was really easy. Even the Elite Fours, like, I'm like, still, I haven't killed them because I keep throwing at the end, trying to like stress test it a little bit to see like when do I need stealth rocks and when do I need nasty plot and stuff like that. And it's like literally in the whole region, I'm just running it with Porygon. I've needed to use nasty plot once or twice other than like outside of the Elite Four. And then the Elite Four, I think I only need it for 1. I'm pretty sure it's just the champion and one of the actual Elite Four. So like, it's an easy region. But definitely need repels. Kanto runs crazy smooth too. No phases here yet. Unfortunate. Well, not unfortunately. I'm glad I haven't got any phases, but yeah, I got about 2,500 more encounters on my phone, so I'm at about 35k single encounters currently. And yeah, we are at least we haven't hit a phase yet. So hopefully we don't phase here. Imagine just no phasing it. Why Arena Trap? Just for increased encounters. Because you get 10% faster encounters, and Dugtrio is pretty fast. So he's just easy. The thing's here really fast, and I didn't want to level him anymore, so I just made him 73 and gave him a choice scarf. So just an easy way to get some extra encounters. Just like Swarm or whatever. Actually, I think my Beedrill, I forgot I have a shiny Beedrill. I should get that thing. Yeah, I'll go grab mine. I forgot, I think I just leveled it up. It wasn't fast enough before. Yeah, so it should be faster now. Here. And then I just give it a choice scarf to make it easier to run away. There we go. Nope, they're both the exact same. He's just faster. If you hover them, it tells you. They both just give 10% more encounters. But I got a shiny Beedrill, so I might as well use that one. But Arena Traps, I usually use Arena Trap just because it gives the exact same benefit as Swarm or Illuminate. But it's also got the added benefit of trapping any like teleporters. But there is no teleporters here, so it's not a big deal. The things you do need here, if you do come and shunt here, is you definitely want a Dampmon because these guys can explode. And I do recommend a Mismagius. It just lowers your chance. Technically, I should be leading with this thing, but it's to imprison the Perish Song on Absol. So, yeah, this is the only thing that gets Imprison and Perish Song, I think, if I remember correctly. But the encounter rate here is really low because everything's uncommon, rare, or lure other than Tangela. Tangela is the only, I think it's common here. But everything else is Giant Chasm. Yeah, it's common. Wait, Dark Grass. Yeah, common. But everything else is an uncommon, so it's actually like you end up running back and forth in grass here a lot. See how much you have to run back and forth without an encounter? So it's a really low encounter rate area. So you really want to lead with a Swarm here. Or like Illuminate or Arena Trap or whatever. Yo, Arxtus how you doing, dude? That was a hell of a raid, dude. That was really cool. Thanks for the company. That was fun. I did not expect your whole team to show up. But yeah, the safest way, I really don't mind throwing a Master Ball at Absol. So even though I'm going to rebreed it, I'll lose the Master Ball, but I don't really care. I'll end up just doing that if I have to, but I'll hard swap into Miss Magius if an Absol comes out, and then hopefully he doesn't pair a song in turn 1 or 2. But if he does, I'll just, like I said, I'll just Master Ball it. I don't care. I've never used a Master Ball before. I still got 5 of them. I'm not too concerned about that. Can't think of too many situations where I would need them outside of this. One really nice thing that I did is freaking Beedrill just like hurts my head. If anyone has a shiny Beedrill, one really annoying thing, you see how fast his wings flap? I just find when that's like right in my face, it hurts my eyes. But you can slow down the GIF on the backwards, so it's kind of out of place on this. But yeah, you just slow down the GIF and like whatever the file is, and it makes it a lot easier on the eyes. I highly recommend that. If you got a Beedrill as your lead. But yeah, this spot isn't the best for like sometimes I'll single here and hatch eggs, but it's kind of a pain because you can only hatch 3 eggs at a time because you need a Swarm lead, you need the Imprisoned Parasong, and you need a Damp. And then you're risking like leaving your Breloom and Smeargle. So I don't even really bother hatching here. But it's a really nice single encounter spot. Having the shot at Metagross and Absol at the same spot is crazy good. I think it's a very underrated single encounter location. The phases aren't too bad too. I wouldn't mind a Drifbloom. Tangela is awesome, like a really good shiny. And Swellow I really like too. So I kind of like, actually I don't want to say that out loud, but there's a couple shinies here I would not mind. I don't want to jinx it, but even Golbat wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't mind a shiny Crobat. Golbat's kind of ugly, but Crobat's not too bad. I think. I don't remember what Crobat looks like. Is it Crobat? Oh yeah, it's pink. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I like pink shinies. What am I shunting? Absol. Absol is my main target here. Metagross would be a nice phase. But those are the 2 targets here. Yeah, this guy's egg hunting Wormadam? That's kind of sick. That's funny. Don't see that very often. Yeah, not too bad of a spot. But I mostly just egg hunt for Absol. But I just passed 21,000 eggs. And then I just come here whenever I'm playing more actively. I usually egg hatch AFK. It's just easier to just hatch eggs on my phone when I'm not paying attention. And then actually do singles when I'm actually playing the game. How many single encounters do you think you have at this spot? Total, probably 40k. Probably 40, maybe 50k, if I had to guess. I'd say probably closer to 40k. But still no phases. That's the way she goes sometimes. But yeah, racking up single encounters is a little rough. That's for sure. We'll get it one day. One day. So like 40k single encounters, and then yeah, like I said, I just passed. I think I just passed. Yeah, I'm at 21,480 regular Absol eggs and 400 alpha Absol eggs. So I actually have 10 alpha Absols in my box right now. I should go hatch those. I gotta wrap up stream soon anyway, so maybe we'll hatch a couple Absol. We'll hatch those guys. I'll drop these guys off. We'll hatch. Where are they? Alpha Absols. I'll hatch these guys, and then we'll probably have to call it after that. I got an early morning tomorrow. So yeah, imagine getting the alpha. Oh my god, that would be that would be the dream come true. So yeah, we'll hatch a few alphas, and yeah, hope for the best. 215k dry fishing, bro. Oof. Oh my god. 215 fishing encounters is rough, my dude. Can't wait for the day I get my first phase. I hope one day we'll get a 0 phase. Do you know if anyone in the server has Shafa? I think 2 people. I've seen 2 Shafa Absols. One, maybe one. I'm pretty sure I saw 2. One was a Chinese player. They were the first one. They actually had it pretty quick. It was like before the event was over, or like within a week of the event being over. It was really soon after it came out. They had a Shafa. And then I think I saw one more. I think it's Pachirisu. I see. I highly recommend staying outside of the light green grass. That's the annoying thing about this spot, is you want to stay out of the light green because there's no Metagross encounter in there. So it introduces Mammoth Swine, but you lose Metagross, so you want to stay in the dark grass. Gonna get a Shelder? Dude, nice. Cloyster is a really good shiny. I know some people like the orange Shelder, but I love the blue Cloyster. It's really good. That's a shiny I'd love to get one day. It's nice too because you can shunt while you're hunting, or sorry, you can make money while you're at it. Yeah, like I like doing heart scales, and Love Disc is another really good shiny. I technically have a Love Disc, it's just not OT. A friend gifted it to me, which is crazy, when he quit the game. So I do have it. I use it as a soaker on my alpha catching team. Yo, Epoch, I've been getting really hooked in poker these days. Any tips on how to value? Yo, Epoch, I think you're at the wrong spot, dude. Hooked on poker these days. Just all in every time. People will panic and give you their money. I think that's how poker works. No, I don't know, Ren. Sorry. I don't really play poker. But hello. How you doing, man? Yeah, I've never been much into like card games or betting or gambling. That kind of stuff. Not my vibe. I'll mess around for like, I'll throw $5 in with some friends. I actually haven't done that in years, but I didn't mind doing that back in the day. But yeah, I'm not the kind of guy to do that. But you just watch an Epoch video? Nice. That's funny. Shiny hunting is gambling? True. It's gambling that can't, well, I was gonna say gambling that can't ruin your life, but I mean, you can definitely do that. Dude, I love shiny Swallow. It's such a good green. There's a lot of bad green shinies, and there's some good green shinies, and this I think is a really nice green. So I wouldn't mind that. I really like that and Tangela. Tangela is a really nice one. Tangrowth is cool too, but I like Tangela's green better. I'd probably just leave it Tangela. Driftblum's nice too, that like yellow color. So there's a lot of good like phases here. Yeah, unlucky on the first 3. Hopefully we get a little luckier next time. I had to put a pause. I decided to pretty much pause. I do a few alpha eggs here and there, but I pretty much just pause the alpha hunt for a little while because I'm pretty tight on funds. So I am pretty much just going all in on the actual shiny, like the regular Absol hunt. Just 3 mil per box is crazy. Like to get a box of field breeders. Like they drop to 40k, but it's still like it's like almost 3 mil for a box. And then you have to pay gender fee because I always pay to make them all female. So that's another what 200-300k. So it's basically 3 mil per box. And it's just getting crazy. So I'll do a couple here and there. But yeah, pretty much I just want the freaking regular shiny, man. Give me the shiny Absol. I've been at it really casually for a long time. Like about a year, I've been casually egg hunting it. But it wasn't until about, well, once Lunar New Year ended, so about 2 months ago, I basically just started egg hunting like constantly. So I'm racking up encounters a hell of a lot faster. And we do have Shiny Wars coming up soon, so I'm really hoping I can get it at that point, if I don't get it before. But it's only a week for our Team Shiny War, I think, so it's not too many encounters you can really do in a week, even if you're doing a full, like, 500 a day, if I have time to hatch for 8 hours a day or 9 hours a day, because I'm usually doing 9 boxes per batch, so that's a hell of a lot of hatching. But I'll probably end up doing a lot of singles during Shiny War at this spot. Shiny Absol during Shiny Wars, dude, that'd be so good. I would love that. But I'll probably just stock up. Probably stock up a bunch of eggs. I'm selling a Lucky Red Dragon right now. So once my Lucky Red Dragon sells, unless it's sold? No, it hasn't sold yet. Once my Lucky Red Dragon sells, I should have a decent amount of money to get stocked up on more eggs. That'd be a streamer luck. Stream recap 100. Dude, Pat's stream recap 100 is fucking crazy. The 3 shinies in 3 hours is nuts. And the fact that it was recap 100 is just like the cherry on top. This place is popping off. 5 people shunting here. You never see that. Crazy. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I went for it last Shiny War, kind of. Last Shiny War I actually didn't shunt too much. I wasn't really into it too much. The Shiny War before that, I did literally 8. That was back in the old egg hunting days, so I could only do 8 batches a day, or 8 boxes a day. And I literally did 8 boxes every day throughout the whole 10-day Shiny War. Be a pop-up video? Hell yeah. That'd be sick. One day. I don't even really do shiny reacts, but if I get the Absol, hell yeah. I'll probably do something kind of like when I got my Red Reaper hood, because that video is fucking fun to make. I really like that video. Because there was just a lot of work to get that Red Reaper hood, so I thought it was a fun little way to celebrate it. So I'll probably do something like that if I end up hitting. But doing it during Shiny Wars would be really nice. Ah, oh, man. No Alpha Absol. No Shalpha Absol yet. I think that leaves 4 more eggs. What do you guys think? I think it's in the 4 eggs. Any believers? Clicking the wrong boxes. But yeah, should have, once I sell that Lucky Dragon, I'll have 10 mil, so I'll be ready to, I should be ready. I think Shiny Wars starts, it's soon. It's in like a couple weeks, I think. Hope I got time for it. Hope I got time to stock up. Need Millie to start catching many more boxes for me. I think I have like 30 or 40 field breeder boxes just on my own. But I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more than that. The worst thing is when you're in Shiny Wars looking for boxes. Just desperately. But yeah, we can always do singles too. This is a really good spot, especially for the Shiny War. I think this would be a good spot because there's a lot of unique shinies that aren't on our team. So it'll be nice little bonuses for that. But yeah, we'll see. When does it start? I'll double check. I think it's in May. Is it May? Pretty sure it's in May. Where is it? Shiny War. Where are you? Yeah, it'll be coming up. Oh yeah, May 17th to 24th. So I got about a month to prep for it and get boxes ready. 32 minutes have been popping off of shinies. Yeah, totally. Black Chopper safe evolved. Oh my god, that poor guy, man. Bro's got 15 shiny Onyxes. 15 of them, man. He's got 14 Onyxes and one he evolved to a Steelix. But like, holy crap, man. Talk about bad luck. He's literally top of the leaderboard for most repeat shinies in the game on the PokeMMO zone, like leaderboard. That's crazy bad luck. 15 Onyxes. Yo, Blaze, how you doing, dude? Yeah, just getting close. I got 4 more eggs to hatch. These 3 are almost hatched. And then we're gonna probably wrap it up after that, but oh no. We didn't get the hatch animation. Rough. I don't know how he keeps going, dude. Yeah, I can't imagine getting 15 phases. Especially on a spot like that. Like it's... I think it's, what is it? It's like isn't it, is it a third? Or is it a 20%? Why do I keep clicking that one? But yeah, 15 phases is fucking crazy, man. Shiny Wars right now? Oh, dude, nice. Dude, Electabuzz and... Yeah, the Electabuzz is really good. I like that. Like Electivire. I like Electivire anyway. It's like one of those more subtle ones. But I think it's really cool. Just like the blue eyes. I really like it. That's cool. And the little orange. Cool, man. Good luck. And good luck on your Shiny Wars. Hopefully you win. Yeah, we got ours coming up mid-May. So I got some prep to do. The tail tips too, yeah. Yeah, Electivire is a nice one. Tangela is super cool. I love the green of the Tangela. You're missing the team decks. Oh, cool. It's a horde too, right? Is it 50-50 horde with what's his name? The freaking Buzel or whatever? Buzel? What's Rash Nature do again? Floatzel. Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was the evolved one or not. I thought it was the animal. But I think, yeah, you're right. Need an Electabuzz. What guys, my shiny? We're gonna. Yo, 3x31 secret shiny is crazy. Hopefully it wasn't a Zigzagoon. $66.33 odds. Okay, that's crazy. Aren't you on Pori? That's nuts that Pori doesn't. I'm surprised there's any Port shiny you guys don't have. You guys got some serious shunters in your team. Floatzel's a main, yeah. Floatzel isn't too bad either. Like, it's not a bad shiny, but Electivire would be a really nice one. I'm just hoping I can phase on a shiny Metagross here. That'd be really nice. That's one our team definitely doesn't have. $14K encounters since yesterday? Ooh, 14K encounters in a day? That's fucking impressive. Holy crap. Plus a batch of eggs. God damn. Bro's grinding. My general strategy during Shiny Wars is I make eggs once a day and I AFK the rest of the day pretty much. Just hatching eggs. I just AFK, do it on my phone and just hatch eggs. Like, I just don't have time to put the hours in, unfortunately. But I usually just take a pretty chill. Oh no, our last Absol hatch. No shiny Alpha Absol today. 300 Metagross eggs? Dude, nice. Gonna burn out, yeah. Hopefully it's only a week long. Shiny Wars is, even that's really rough. Hatching eggs right now, are you horde hunt? Oh yeah. Yeah, especially if you're just horde hunting. I don't think Tangela here has anything you really need to watch out for. Good luck, man. Hopefully you can hit hard here. I wish you guys the best. However, I am all out of my alpha eggs. And I think I gotta call that. I got a early flight in the morning, going to visit some friends out of town. Oh, back to the full box of Alpha Absols. But yeah, I got an early flight in the morning. I stayed up already way too late. I gotta wake up in like probably 5 hours, and then drive 2 hours to the airport because I don't live in a city with a airport. Yo, is that a Shalfa Cloister? That's crazy. Shunting Beheem? Dude, nice. Yeah, Beheem's really cool. You think catch the end? Oh yeah, sorry man. Hopefully I should be back next week. Usually I'm back once a week, just so you guys know. Usually back once a week for Friday nights. This week was a little shorter than usual, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's see if anybody is on, and then I'll send you people who are hanging out here with me on Twitch. I'll send you off on a raid once we find somebody. But yeah, that was really fun. Glad we could hang out. Who do we got? Who we got? Yo, Canucks streaming. Nice, a rare Canuck stream. I'll send you over to the Canuck himself. So yeah, if you're with me on Twitch, just hang out here. Real Canuck's a good guy. Looks like he's doing a little shunting. And yeah, I got a big video. Got my 5K video coming out soon, probably next week. I meant to do it earlier, but I ended up getting really sick over the last week, so unfortunately it got delayed. But here we are. Yeah, looks like he's going for Dragonite. Should be a good one. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, you guys. This was a blast. I love hanging out with you guys on Friday nights. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you again.